Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Did you really think I wasn't going to pull that one? Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorns. I am Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Mattel and Warner Brothers' latest release, Barbie. Now, straight off the bat, I just have to say, I really enjoyed this film. I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to. When it was first announced that there'll be a live-action adaptation of the Barbie doll, I was wondering what kind of story would they be telling? Sure, we have had a multitude of animated Barbie films, but this is the first time this is going to be live action, and it was going to be for both children and adults as well. So what story was there going to be? And then when it was announced that Greta Gerwig was directing and writing this, it piqued my interest even more because the kind of films that she would have taken on are things with very deep conversations such as Lady Bird and Little Women. But she has delivered something that not only has a deep message, but is also so much fun, so heartwarming, and incredibly silly fun, all wrapped up into one neat package. Barbie is a film that is very self-aware of what it is. It essentially is a story about a doll that goes into the real world to find their owner and discover what is making them so sad and why changes are happening to themselves. But on the surface, that sounds just like a silly old film, but it is so much more than that. It's a story about feminism, it's a story about masculinity, it's a story about self-discovery, self-confidence, being who we are and what society has put onto us. Now, with a character like Barbie, you need the perfect actress to pull this off, and Greta Gerwig has found the perfect one in the form of Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie has delivered such a childlike, innocent, yet strong performance in the role of Barbie, and is very much like a doll herself, which makes it so much more enjoyable to watch. She is the perfect embodiment of what a doll come to life would actually be like, and it's very hard to describe, but that's exactly what it is. And you can't have a Barbie without Ken, and Ryan Gosling delivers as well in the role of Ken. He is the perfect stereotypical airhead blonde guy, ripped muscles, not sure what's going on, and just follows Barbie wherever she goes. And this is one of the rare times that Ryan Gosling gets to flex his comedic muscles, and people tend to forget that Ryan Gosling can be a pretty funny actor at times. The whole cast in itself, there are so many names within this cast, and they have all delivered perfect performances in the roles of Barbies and Ken, and even Michael Cera as Alan. He's one of my favorites, if I'm honest with you, and you'll understand why when you watch the film. But coming back to the deeper message at play here, and this may offend people or you might relate to this yourself, but bear in mind, I'm going to put a warning, this is my opinion. It might not be yours, but this is just what I feel the film is about. Now, I've seen a lot of articles that are basically stating that Barbie is a film for women and that it bashes all men and it's such a man-hating film and it strengthens women. And I know I might not be the perfect person to say this because I am a guy, but I feel like whoever has said that has completely missed the message of this entire film. This is not a film about hating women, nor is it a film about hating men. This is a film that basically talks about what society has deemed both men and women should be and how they should act and what it does to them. This is where both toxic femininity as well as toxic masculinity comes about. One does not happen without the other, and that's what I feel this movie talks about. Women can be equally strong as men, and men can be equally strong as women. It's about equality. We all have our individuality, and how we live our lives should not be dictated by how others perceive we should be. That notion of, oh, men are the root of all evil, or this is a film about women and standing up for women and being strong for women. Yes, at points it is, but also we don't discriminate either gender. In fact, a very good example is the reason why toxic masculinity happens in this film has got nothing to do with women itself, but the way men have treated other men. Ken only becomes this toxic man because he sees other men do it as well. And Barbie has a wonderful moment in it, in which she says, why don't we have ordinary Barbies? A Barbie that may not want to be an astronaut, may not want to be a strong woman, but just wants to do things for herself. Don't let what society deems women should do or deem what men do and roll with that. We are our own people. And I think that's exactly what Barbie is talking about. It's not bashing either gender. It's about being who we are and remaining in our own self-individuality and being confident in who we are. I know that was a bit of a long rant, but I just had to get it out there because that has been on the back of my mind since I've been seeing reviews about this film. But apart from all that, at the end of the day, Barbie is a lot of fun. It is colorful, it is vibrant, it is silly, it is everything a Barbie movie should be and even more. So do yourself a favor, go and check out Barbie now in your local cinemas before it disappears, because I guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Just let your mind go, enjoy it for what it is, and I guarantee you're gonna have a fun time. And as always, you can check us out on all social media. It's all on the screen at the moment: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube for all the latest updates. I also co-host a podcast with Karel Mbaha and Amelia Chen called Geeks in Malaysia. We talk about everything to do with pop culture, comic books, video games, movies, TV shows. We talk about it all, and we also have a bunch of videos, so make sure you check out our YouTube channel as well. And not forgetting, I also write a few articles for the media outlet Goggler. They write some fantastic reviews and articles about film and TV, as well as interview Hollywood's top celebrities, so make sure you check out all their social media on the screen at the moment. Thank you so much for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and until next time, keep watching the movies.